See Silver, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Got him. Yikes. That's another nice one, folks. And my other rod is like totally in the way. Boy, he's running in with it. Where is it on my other line anyways? I can't even tell. Oh, I can see under it. Do this. Alright, she's off the other line at least. We have a, what is that? Looks like a black carp. Boy, that is, that's a black carp. The bait's coming off on this one too. I don't know if this is one of those special carp, but this is a black carp, folks. All right, let's get our net. Another nice 4.5, 5 pounder. Whoa, buddy, whoa. Buddy. I wonder why it's fighting weird. Yeah, that's a odd looking carp, folks. I'm not sure, this might be one of them special carps. Alright, we got her. Oh yeah, that's a solid 6, 7 pounder. That's a beautiful dark fish, guys. It's gorgeous. Let's get a weight on this fish, and we'll get her shown off for everyone. Get her back in the water. All right, our scale is right here. Hey, we're gonna wear our scale out with it at this weight. All right. So we've got exactly 9.01. So minus what does the 2 pounds off of her for the scale. That's a 7 pounder. And yeah, she just ate that worm. Right, that's out of the way. Let's show you off. This is a dark carp, folks. This is a really, really dark carp. I usually don't see them like this. He got his fin stuck in the net. All right. All right, let's check you out. Come on, buddy. He's got some sharp old fin. All right, well, check that out. That's a dark carp. Oh, buddy. All right, let's get a little bit further back here so you guys make sure you see her in the entire feed. And just a gorgeous, like, yep, about 7 pounds. Not a monster, but we'll take him all day long. Let's get a close up of this fish. Look how dark she is. Just like almost dark black. That's a beautiful fish. All right, buddy. It's gorgeous. That's just, that's beautiful. All right, girl, let's put you back in the water. Give a nice little. Oh, hang on, folks. Hang on, Lucas. Flappy is running. And we've got a tail cat, I think. What is that? No, that's a buffalo carp. That's our third species of the day, folks. Now, that is a small buffalo carp. Set this so I know where my place is at here so I can get back to you, Lukey. So clean lenses out. Nice little 2.5, 3 pound buffalo carp. Nothing major, but we don't really need the net for this one. These guys are very hard to get a hold of, so we are still going to be using our net. These guys are like, they can be very tough to get a hold of. That's why I'm amazed I hooked this fish. This was on corn too. Usually don't get buffalo carp on corn down here. Now we don't need the net for this one, but it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier to land her. We got her, folks. Got her. Yeah, I'm gonna weigh this one. I'm gonna say about 2 pounds. So we're just gonna leave this one with a 2 pound buffalo carp. I'm not gonna weigh this one. What the heck? You know what? Just to be accurate, let's get a weight on her. We do have a rubber net, so no mind hurting these fish. This rubber net really protects their scales. So got him right in the lower lip, and he won't open his mouth, man. You don't believe how small this buffalo carp, his mouth is. This dang thing's the size of a pea. All right. Hook is out, folks. Hook is out. Now, like I said, this one's probably only about 2 pounds. Our net weighs 2 pounds, so when we weigh this fish, it should be about 4 pounds. Actually, that just goes to show how much I underestimate these guys. So this is saying 6 point. So we're right at 6 pounds. So that's a 4 pound buffalo carp. So that just goes to show how much I underestimate these guys. 6.08. So this is a 4 pounder, folks. Yeah, this mud is just, man, this stuff stinks. All right, buddy. And that just goes to show how I underestimate these guys. That's our third species of carp today, folks. We've gotten all 3 species today. Get a little bit closer on this fish so you guys can see her up. About like this. Look at that black tail. And we're going to get one good close-up of this fish. Look how tiny that fish's mouth is. Just this itty-bitty teeny. I couldn't get my finger in this fish's mouth. It's so small. This is the size of a bluegill's mouth. Alright. This guy's going to require a little bit of a toss because they... Got him. Got him. That's pretty big, folks. Boy, that's dogging me out there deep. Got him, folks. Just let her rod out of the way. That drag real quick. All right, other rod's out of the way, folks. Not fighting like a grass carp. What have we got? Yeah, that's buffalo carp. Not a regular common. That's just a regular common carp, but a dark common carp. Well, that's another real dark one, my friend. Nice little couple pounders. 2.5, 3 pounds. I think he might go 4. Depends upon how much of my corn she's eating. Let's get our net out here so we can get her in real easy. Thanks to donations to the channel, I was able to get this net. That way we can be fishing much, much easier. I knew that didn't feel like a grass carp, but I didn't think it was another one of these small, dark, common carp. These guys must be coming out like a clear creek or something. Yeah, this mud is like stuck down here. Come on, buddy, give it up, give it up. Come on, buddy. Get the force this guy in. Really? I'm gonna start to think about it. Well, I got 3. You got her. Ow. We got her, folks. Now we just gotta back up out of the mud. Ah. As bad as it is here, it's a lot worse over there. Because at least there's rocks underneath this tough spot to put down. Alright, tell you what, let me get the hook on this fish and we'll get a weight on her. Yeah, this is a rubber net, so don't worry about this fish getting hurt. Hooked on. Inside the jaw, right on the left side. Alright. Get a weight on this fish, folks. No. Alright, see, 8.5 pounds minus the 2 for the net. So that's 6.5 pounders. Yep. 6.5 pound common carp, folks. We'll get this fish shown off to you guys, and then we'll get her back in the water. Ah, that's another dark one, folks. Just a gorgeous common carp. Just gorgeous, folks. Got a nice little 6.5 pounder. Just your average 6.5 pounder. A beautiful fish, folks. Alright, let's get a close-up of this fish and we'll let her go, folks. What do you think? Look how dark that fish is. That's gorgeous. Alright, buddy. Let's get you back in the water. Your time on. Got it. That's pretty nice, folks. Whoa. That's our second fish, folks. Boy, that's a big one there. Thanks for coming in, Danny. I appreciate it, my friend. Like I said, only Lisa was in chat, so I gave Werewolf a rent too, so we could keep up with the chat. Yeah, big grassy folks. And he's about ready to go over my other line, just like seriously over that other line. I've got to do something with another rod before he can go into it and we'll be able to get him out. Alright, other rod's out, folks. Alright, we're just going to let her tire her butt out before we even test this. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, these fish like to play possum until you get them right by the bank and then they take off like a bat, man. Notice I kind of loosened that drag for that run. Colonel Flinkman is out. We're going to need our net for this one, folks. We've already caught one channel over a pound. There's a reason why we got this monstrosity of a net, folks. Whoa. I ain't ready to come in yet. Well, I wish there was a spot to stand out here, but there ain't. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Oh, boy, man, these guys don't give up at it. Now he's dogging me in the current again with his mouth open. Alright, we got her, folks. We got her. Just have to get her head in. We got a scale, folks, so we're going to get a measurement on this boat, and we'll get her back in the water. Scale is over by you guys, obviously. Say, you know he's not going to. You know it. You know it, you know it, you know it, I know it. He knows it. In 3, 2, 1. Alright. Let's get this hook out of this fish. He figured it out. This is a rubber net, folks, so it's not going to hurt this fish. He just gets to play in the sand for a couple minutes. Come here, buddy. He won't give me his head so I can get the dang hook out of it. Oh, come on, buddy, give me a break. Ow, he bit me. You're not getting back in that water, buddy. Dude will not sit still, man. Got him right in the lip. That's an interesting place to hook him. Alright, let's get a weight on this fish, folks. Hello. Alright. Alright, our net weighs 2 pounds, and that's showing 14 and a half. So 12 and a half. No, 14 cents. Yeah, 12 and a half. You do basic traction there. Alright, buddy. Let's get you showed off to YouTube, and we can get you back in the water, girl. There we go, folks. Solid 12 and a half pounder. Second fish of the day, folks. Second fish of the day. All right, let's push her back a little bit so you guys see her all the way on feed. It's an awesome fish, folks. And let's get one close-up view of her. Got to get her back behind the tail so she don't smack me in the jaw and disco tip my jaw again. It's an awesome fish, folks. And who says grass carp aren't fun? They're awesome. Yeah, he's tightened up. Come on, buddy, let me get you back in the water. Get you back in the water. All right. Here we go. There we go. Get her running in that current.